Hey folks, this is Steve Sparks, Children, Families, and Life After Trauma. Probably better known for my mindfulness meditation moments from Little Whale Cove, Oregon. And I wanted you to know that I've been doing a lot of work this summer on workplace wellness with my friend Heidi. We've been working together for 10 years in Lincoln County, Oregon. And with the pandemic, it kind of put us all down. And I had to go home and regroup my business and couldn't get out there anymore. So I had to figure out a way to meet with my clients and keep in touch with all the good folks I worked with for so many years, including Heidi. And we got to work this summer. We could get back out. I've been sitting on the Trauma Informed Oregon Steering Committee for a couple of years, working with Dr. Mandy Davis. And she's a professor and researcher at Portland State University. So I've had the honor of working on that committee for 2 years with 22 others that around the state of Oregon, and it's been a pleasure and an honor. And I wanted to tell you about that. So after we were finished with a lot of research, we concluded that in order to get our trauma-informed training delivered upstream to the community, we had to figure out a way to use Zoom and a technology platform to do that. So I volunteered to go back out to Lincoln County and work with all my friends and colleagues who I've known for many years, and we've all worked together. And we've accomplished a lot. You know, we launched the Stepping Up initiative, which was one of the most important initiatives in Lincoln County, Oregon. We got that off the ground with the Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff's Office and many others. And then the pandemic came along, and we were sort of put back, and we had to go and regroup. So Judy and I looked at Children and Families and Life After Trauma after 10 years of building up that platform, and decided we needed to upgrade that platform. And when Heidi and I finished up our work this last summer, and after she's done many trauma-informed trainings as a certified trauma-informed trainer and facilitator, we discovered that we had no choice but to put together a platform, and Trauma Informed Oregon agreed with that and asked us to see what we can do, asked me to take a look at our Children and Families and Life After Trauma. We now call it CFLAT. And we're going to launch a new business, an LLC. We can't do it with a nonprofit. There's just not the capacity to do it. So we're going to make a for-profit business. It'll be a public-private partnership. We have collaborators, including Lincoln County, and the people I've worked with for many years are getting behind it. We have outside people, some private companies that are coming in working with us. So I've formed an organization, and through this, Judy and I have invested several $1,000s to upgrade our CFLAT platform that's been around for 10 years. We have, wow, it's just exploded. The last couple of years, I've been trying to keep it updated by myself. Judy has helped me I've had others provided input, and I just didn't have access to a website developer and assistant until recently. And I found her through Trauma Informed Oregon, through some contacts on the steering committee, which led me to one of my new collaborators and partners. I did a podcast with her recently. Look it up. Spark Your Mindset. And you'll see my podcast with Allie, and look at her website, and my new website looks a lot like that, but I think we're going to team up. I hope we'll do some more work, maybe like this. Maybe she'll interview me, but we've reached out to a lot of people. About the only way we can get help right now is through some donations. So you'll see that on social media in the coming months. We invested several $1,000s to upgrade our platform and pay for an intern. And that's my new assistant, Miriam Kudos, a young intern who attends Portland Community College, and she'll be graduating next year. And she'll be heading off to Portland State University. She's really, really smart, and she's come in and turned everything around in 30 days, and we're about ready to wrap up with her, and hey, we're going to help her. She needs to be supported. Just like all young people, one of the things that I have done all my career is mentor young people, people that have worked under me in sales and marketing in all different capacities. My generation built the internet, and we couldn't have done it without interns. We couldn't have done it without the help of engineers and technicians and salespeople and product marketing, product engineering. We couldn't have completed our research at Bell Northern Research in Canada or Bell Labs if we didn't have help all over the world, from Asia, from Russia, from Canada, Europe, UK in particular. I mean, all over the world, all diversified. And we have that here in Lincoln County and other places. So we're trying to put together a collaboration like that, a very diversified collaborative. That's what we need to build things, build solutions. We need that. We have to have it. We can't live in our silos anymore. We just can't do it. We can't hide in our caves when we have a pandemic. Can't do that. I'm 75, and Judy and I have put our heart and soul in this community. And now I think we'll go back to, with our new platform, I'll go back to my writing. I'll have a platform that I can do that in a much better way and use the power of my social media network. And we have 25,000 subscribers on our blog now. And if I look out to social media, we got LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Probably have about 15 to 20,000 followers from all over the globe. Indonesia is our second largest country. China follows. Just goes on and on. That the interest in mindfulness, meditation, healing, workplace wellness, that's a big deal right now. We see in the Trauma-Informed Oregon Steering Committee that the biggest problem we have in America right now is trauma. it's an intergenerational thing, starting with my generation. World War II, I was born July 6, 1946. Born right into a military family. My father served out in the Pacific, including Pearl Harbor. And he was out there in battle for 5 years. And then he came home. I don't have to tell you how much of a challenge that was for him, which we didn't know about how to help him back then. And didn't help our family, but we all came through it. And I'm still here at 75, and we struggle, getting lots of help, have a great health care system. I was sick last year, but coming back, coming back. There's no giving up here. So I don't want you to give up, okay? So with that, it was just Pearl Harbor Day last night. I attended an event at Depot Bay City Hall. It was very moving. I was asked to do a reading, and I picked a reading, and I'll leave you with that. But I won't tell you what it is. You'll have to go to my website and read it. I've published a lot of posts now and about World War II, especially my father's experience. And the reading I did was his experience aboard the USS West Virginia on December 7th, 1941, just after 8 a.m. He was there. And you can read about it, and you can go to my website, survivethriveptsd.org. He asked me to write a book about it, so I did. And it's a must read. You all should get my book. You can buy it. You can download it as an ebook. I've got other books on there. But it's a must read. It's a requirement right now. It's a requirement. You have to go back to our roots to understand trauma and to understand why we're spending so much time and energy on trauma-informed care. So you folks have a good day, have a good week. Happy holidays from Steve and Judy Sparks, Children and Families and Life After Trauma. Survive, Thrive, PTSD.org. Take care.